happy National Honor LGBT Elders Day.
For today, May 16th.
On behalf of Chase Brexton Healthcare and the fabulous staff that we have.
Elder Pride is the appreciation of the elder journey and listening to their stories and making sure that we are honoring them and not moving backwards.
It is an important day that we acknowledge those who have come before us and who have set the stage and cleared the path that we could all enjoy equity and fairness.
So Elder Pride partly is about the unbroken chain of mentorship that fuels every bit of the social change that's happened in this community over the last 50 years. A lot of our elders are really facing isolation, where they're growing into this time of leadership alone and unseen.
We grew up in a community that hasn't necessarily remembered that we're there and made a space and place for us.
For those of us who went through the trenches, I refuse to allow it. We worked too hard. And that's one of the things we've done with the Elder Pride and with the Elders Council, is try to provide some semblance of support and friendship and companionship for those who may not have it handy. We gave up a lot in order to still be here. And I think we should be recognized and we should celebrate that.
What are some of the ways that we can honor our LGBT elders? So recognition, just giving them the space to be able to tell their stories and listen.
I love the pinning ceremony, where those people get back together at the end of the event and actually put the pin on the elder that they honored. Sometimes people honor someone who's not actually here with us, and we have a symbolic place for them to place a pin as well on the handmade banner that's featured every year.
We have a fiber art piece made every year to commemorate Elder Day, and I've been able to watch each artist and how they engaged with honoring elders through their work. It's stunning. It's beautiful products, but the process itself is also honorable in a way I'm really proud of being part of.
I will never know what they had to experience and what they had to fight for and what they had to sacrifice so that me and my family can be where we are today.
A lot of people, especially our younger people, really need to understand that they have a history actually that goes back thousands and thousands of years. You need to understand that and know it and use it.
Every chance you get, ask an elder a really hard question about our history.
I came out in the late 80s, and I remember being gay on the weekends. Instead of talking about our boyfriends in the he form, we would talk about them. Very neutral pronoun. So now I'm gay 24 hours, 7 days a week, and I think most of my friends are.
Because of my race, my age, plus of my HIV status, yes, I have been across discrimination in many ways. Being a long-time survivor, aging is a very great part of it, because nobody really thought we would get here and live this far.
We are very cool, and we love to listen to the stories of the younger generation because we find that all the generations inspire each other, and we are in this together.
Despite the fact that there's over 400 anti-LGBTQ bills in play across the country, it's really a difficult time. But I think about our history, and really, we've seen this before.
There's not been a challenge we've been faced with that we haven't stood up and used our voices and used our actions and used our soul and our compassion to meet those challenges as we move forward. We will not be erased. We will not be excluded. We will not be tolerated. We will be accepted.
The moment we're in right now is a slingshot moment. Because we've made so much progress, people are trying to pull us back because they're scared. They're scared of us and our community, but they're gonna pull back so much, and then that band is just gonna whip forward and propel us into a different future.
The strength and the fortitude of those that came before you can embolden you. We weren't doing it for us because we never believed we would live long enough to see the societal changes that have taken place. We were doing it for what we called our children and our grandchildren. When someone says to me, "Thank you for doing what you did," that's an honor.